Good morning, family, and welcome to today's Lessons for Life. Today is Wednesday, April 1st, 2009, and today we're reading Deuteronomy chapter 31, and as always, I encourage you to read through for yourself, see what you get from it, email us, and we'll put it on the blog. But as I was reading the chapter, what I found pretty amusing, just even going through the chapter, is how he's talking to Moses about writing a song for the people so that they can really remember the law and remember even the things that the Lord told them. And I found that funny, of course, because yesterday I was remembering a song that I learned as I was a young man growing up. So that was amusing to me as I read it. But what I got from this chapter, like I said before, you can definitely learn something from seeing the mistakes of the people, or even seeing how the Lord he spoke to Moses and told him some of the pitfalls that the people are going to go through. But what I want to do is really bring out or focus on things that the Lord says to do, because we'll learn more from that, learning what to do as opposed to learning what not to do. So what I saw that the Lord said for Moses, because even he was saying that Moses is not going to make it into the next land, he's about to die, and Joshua's going to be the one who's going to lead them. But he tells Moses really to instruct people to fear not, don't be afraid, because the Lord, it's him that is going to be with them, and he's not going to forsake them, and he's going to go before them. And that's something that's very encouraging, that we need to really adopt in our thoughts and in our mentalities. And as I do these lessons for life, it's really encouraging for me personally. And as I was thinking, this has kind of become almost like somewhat like a diary that I could do every day, even just applying the words to my life and watching how I apply it, and then learning from how I apply it, and taking it to the next level. But he says, be not afraid. And I think about even things that I'm doing even right now, because I believe I mentioned this on Lessons for Life, but I'm looking to expand the business, go into another state and do some other things. And this was encouraging for me personally, because I'm kind of, I was able to establish it here in New Jersey where we are, but now I'm looking to set it up somewhere else where I'm kind of starting from scratch, starting from ground zero. But really for me, I found this encouraging for me, is, be strong and don't be afraid. Even though the task seems a little daunting or challenging, because I'm, like I said, starting from scratch again. I'm making a fresh, clean start. But I have to remember this word even for myself. Don't be afraid, because God goes even before me, and he's not going to forsake me. So this is how I can apply this for my own self and encourage my own self, and really just prepare myself to take on the challenge that is ahead of me. And this is something you can learn for your own life, and learn to really apply these words, not just read them as a story or as a book or whatever, but really start to apply them and start to use them, and use it for your benefit of your life right now. That's why it's Lessons for Life. So that's what I got from reading this chapter, just how the Lord was instructing the people not to be afraid, because he's not going to forsake them. He's going to go before them. He's going to be the one that's going to help them to defeat the enemy and to enter into their promised land. And that's what we need to take hold of for ourselves, and use that as our motivation, use that as our, not even just motivation, use that as our support. But with that, create yourself a wonderfully blessed day today, and we'll talk again tomorrow.